Alright, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I wanted to just have a discussion about Black Ops 6 Zombies, because you may or may not know, but Activision/Treyarch have dropped a giant blog post, a multi-part blog post, at least on Steam, that details a lot of stuff about the mode, and a lot of stuff is extremely exciting. Some of it's extremely interesting, at least to me. So I made some list of points that I just wanted to talk about and just start a conversation down in the comments down below. I do want to say before getting started, if you're excited for Black Ops 6, be sure to drop a like on the video. If you want to have discussion videos like this, where I talk about specific topics and then you guys, respond in the comments and we have a conversation about it, let me know either down in the comments or by leaving a like on the video. Anyway, jumping right into it. Something that was very proudly, very boldly advertised is we're having 2 launch maps, which in itself is great. We actually got to see a little bit more about the 2 launch maps, especially Terminus, which is the map that was in the reveal, and we've seen pretty extensive gameplay on it. It looks absolutely ginormous. It looks like there's multiple locations that you can travel to with that boat. Makes me think of Outbreak and how, they had the vehicles, especially Armada with the boats and things like that. Liberty Falls, hopefully that's a more, close quarters map. The dynamic I think of is similar to Shadows and the Giant from Black Ops 3, where we have one big sprawling, the main kind of map. And then we have a smaller, more low-key map that's a bit easier to kind of get a grasp on. Salvage is returning. I don't think anybody's really surprised by that, but it is confirmed that Salvage pretty much in its exact same form with the common and the rare or the high grade is coming back. And something that is interesting with Salvage is that you actually use that now to buy ammo mods and not to buy armor, or I guess upgrade your armor, that is. To me, that's an extremely interesting change. Hopefully that's better. I think it will be, but of course, we'll see. I just hope with the Salvage being used to buy ammo mods, and that's its own separate thing, which I'll talk about a little bit later. I hope that means we do away with the menus, especially in the Pack-a-Punch. That was a big complaint that I heard from Cold War, is people did not like those menus, myself included. I hope that we can shy away from that. A possible idea of how they do the ammo mod purchasing is similar to Infinite Warfare with that boss fight mode, where with the different perks, you look at the little box of candy and then you interact with it. Maybe it could be something kind of like that. I'm not exactly sure. And I mentioned a little bit before, but points now upgrade armor instead of Salvage. So I don't know if we're going to start off with a 1-plate vest or if we actually have to pick it up off a zombie or whatever. I didn't see any details about that, but that's a question that I have. Exfil's return, again, nothing surprising. I'll get into this next point a little bit later. Hopefully they have some kind of reward for exfilling similar to the crystals in Cold War. My thought is maybe gobblegums. Again, I'll talk about that in a little bit, but maybe that can be some kind of incentive. Customizable HUD, that's cool. The only point I wrote down with that is a Black Ops 4 HUD challenge, question mark, question mark. Nothing more needs to be said, really. Pausing is an advertised feature, which I think is crazy. Pausing your game, wow, insane. And solo save states, where you can pause and save your game in solo. Maybe will be really awesome, maybe extremely overpowered and abused and then get patched and not be as good later down the road. Something I can see. Augments. Augments seem like the solution or the answer to the upgrade system that Cold War had, rather than taking, having the 5 tiers and having permanent changes that everybody goes down. It seems like there's going to be, you're going to choose which one you want. So there's going to be one or the other, and there's a major and minor augments. So it leaves a little bit more customization. It'll be interesting to see. I'm interested to see if there are going to be an Easter egg guide videos where they're I suggest, X and Y are augment on whatever, similar to the loadout system. Speaking of loadouts, loadouts are coming back. I know that a little bit of Twitter is pissing and shitting about that, but who cares? Just start with the pistol. Obviously, it helps with the mastery grind, and they did also mention something about I think they said something about 4 mastery camos, so that means, gold, plat, priceless, and whatever dark matter, dark aether that they're gonna have. And now there's a dedicated melee slot. That'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Makes me think of Modern Warfare Remastered a little bit. Field upgrades are coming back, obviously. No Ring of Fire, which I was definitely surprised by that. I thought it wasn't in Modern Warfare Zombies because of, you know, the style of gameplay or something, but it's just not coming back. Also, no Toxic Growth or Frost Blast, but in my notes I say, who cares, TBH? Gobblegums. They are directly earnable in-game, no Liquid Divinium or Nebulium Plasma. However, they said one way to earn it was in-game, so you absolutely can buy them. I mean, who's going to be shocked there? Same rarities as Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 3. You can swap packs mid-game. That seems really cool. You can have different packs for different things and swap them out mid-game. I like that a lot. You can store up to 3 Gobblegums at a time, similar to kill streaks in multiplayer, and they're only consumed once you activate them, so you actually have to press, I'm assuming it's right on the D-pad. And once you actually use it, then it gets consumed. But if you had 3 Gobblegums just sitting in your inventory and you die, or the game ends or whatever, you're not going to lose them. I think that's cool. It'll be interesting to, you know, kind of see how that fully plays out when the game comes out. Perks. No Mule Kick, no Tombstone, no Death Perception. I do not know why. I liked all those perks from Cold War. I think they should have had, 9 perks? I mean, they do have Melee Macchiato, which is similar to Slappy Taffy from Infinite Warfare or Foul Splits from World War II. Not a new concept. It just ups your melee damage. I think especially perks like Death Perception and the way that it increased salvage drops, or how Mule Kick increased ammo and armor drops. I don't know why they didn't include that. Maybe they're going to re-release it down the line. That remains to be seen. Ammo mods, talked about it a bit before. There is no Shatter Blast. Don't know why. It's in Modern Warfare Zombies. Again, hopefully they do not re-release it and be like, guys, look, we're adding Shatter Blast. That would be stupid. Armor seems to work more similar to Modern Warfare Zombies and Warzone, where you manually have to replay it rather than Cold War, where you just pick up the plates and they add it back. I personally like that because then you can store plates in reserve. Surprisingly, they listed the drops and there's no Carpenter. I find that extremely interesting because, of course, we have the full armor, which replaces that Carpenter function, but I don't know why they would just totally got rid of it. And there's also no fire sale mentioned, which I also thought was interesting. Weapon rarities are returning, no surprise there. I wanted to make a note that the vermin remind me of the Plagas from Resident Evil 4, where they pop out of the heads and their own separate thing. And the, I don't even know how to say this, amalgams, because it's like amalgamations, amalgams. They look like, I think it's called Virginia from The Forest, and the giant tentacle makes me think of Mayday from Ghosts. Just little small things that I thought I would toss in there at the end. That's everything from my notes. I will be interested to see if I missed anything that you guys think is extremely interesting. Of course, you can read the blog post for yourself. I'll probably link it down in the description if you haven't seen it. It's an extremely interesting read. Of course, they don't go into absolutely everything. And I also skipped over some stuff that's absolutely obvious, like Easter eggs. Oh yeah, there's going to be an Easter egg. Wow, crazy. With all that being said, guys, that's my thoughts on Black Ops 6 Zombies. The more I read, the more I see, the more I'm excited. I think it's going to be a really good year for zombies. I will absolutely be going hard on the content. So if you're excited for that and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss when I upload. Thank you guys so much for all the support on the most recent videos. Like, seriously, it's been absolutely insane how much growth and how much support that this channel has seen over the past couple of months. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the ones doing that, so you deserve all the shout outs in the world. With all that being said, guys, that's it for today's video. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Again, let's have a conversation down in the comments. What are you excited about? What are you skeptical about? Let's talk about it. With all that being said, though, it's been Jack, and I'll see you in the next video of whatever I make. Cause we just later. The whole season, and shit was inconvenient. Truth is, I haven't put away my fucking heater. Break out the AC Slater, get it freezing. Get the Freon and bring on the 2 pieces. Love it when the ladies sit they let margaritas. Me, I keep it simple, I'm a natty bo genius. Still rock my 501s even in the heat, even though they like an oven on my mother loving penis.